The Maasai Tribe. The Maasai Tribe are an indigenous ethnic group in Africa of semi-nomadic people settled in Kenya and northern Tanzania. Due to their distinct traditions, customs and dress and their residence near the many national game parks of East Africa, the Maasai are among the foremost African ethnic groups and are known internationally because of their links to the national parks and reserves. Language: Ma, a language derived from Nilo-Saharan, related to Dinka and Nuer. They also speak the official languages of Tanzania and Kenya, Swahili and English. Population: the Maasai population is now estimated 900,000. Although the Kenyan and Tanzanian governments have established programs to encourage the Maasai to leave behind their traditional semi-nomadic lifestyle, the Maasai people have carried on their age-old customs. However, this is changing, albeit slowly. Maasai history: according to the tribe's own oral history, the Maasai tribe originated north of Lake Turkana, northwest Kenya, in the lower Nile Valley. They began migrating south in the 15th century and arrived in the long trunk of land stretching across central Tanzania and northern Kenya during the 17th and 18th century. The Maasai territory reached its most dominant size in the 19th century when they covered most of the Great Rift Valley and adjacent lands from Dodoma and Mount Marsabit. At this time, the Maasai raided cattle far across the east at Tanga Coast in Tanzania. They used shields and spears, but were most feared for throwing orinka, clubs, which could be expertly thrown from up to 70 paces, approximately 100 meters. The report of concentrated Maasai warriors told of their moving to Kenya in 1852. After depopulating the Wakwafi wilderness in southeastern Kenya, the Maasai warriors threatened Mombasa, on Kenya's coast. The result of this migration led to the Maasai now being the southernmost Nilotic speakers. The Maasai Inutai of 1883 to 1902 came after the time of expanding. This period was scarred by epidemics of smallpox, contagious bovine pleuropneumonia and rinderpest. The estimated 90% of cattle and half of wild species perished from rinderpest. This drastic period coincided with drought. The rains neglected the lands completely in 1897 and 1898. Commencing with a 1904 treaty and followed by another treaty in 1911, Maasai lands in Kenya were cut down by 60% when the British evicted them to allow space for settler ranches, thus confining the Maasai people to present-day Narok and Kajiado districts. Maasai in Tanzania were forced out from their fertile lands between Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Meru and most of their fertile mountainous regions near the Ngorongoro in the 1940s. More land was claimed to create national parks and wildlife reserves. Masai Mara, Samburu, Ngorongoro, Amboseli, Nairobi National Park, the Serengeti, Lake Nakuru, Manyara and Tarangire. Maasai are traditionalists and have resisted the urging of the Kenyan and Tanzanian governments to adopt a more modern lifestyle. The Maasai have rightfully demanded pasturing and grazing rights to several of the national parks in both Tanzania and Kenya. The Maasai tribe stood firm against slavery and lived alongside most of the land's wild animals with an aversion to eating birds and game. Maasai land now boasts East Africa's finest nature and wildlife areas.